What up, dogs? Welcome to Life is a Game. This is Alec. Today, I'm going to talk about dreams. So dreams are very important because, well, first of all, they are real. They're not only, like something that's not actually happening, something that we're just imagining during our sleep. Dreams are real, and I was saying important, very important, because they give us a lot of insight into our subconscious mind. Dreams are created without any of the limitations that the subconscious mind has, like in the real world. All of the limitations of all of its own limitations, all of its own criticism for itself, it's not there. So the mind, it's free to fly and do whatever it wants in the dream world. So it's a great way to learn about ourselves if you are walking on a spiritual path. That is a great gateway into the subconscious. It's also important to put a lot of attention to dreams because it allows you to see what the mind is actually capable of creating. All of what the mind creates in a dream, the mind could create in the real world, If we were to remove from the mind all of the limitations that it has, all of the limitations that the mind believes it has in this, the one we call the real world, or the wake-up world, let's call it. Because both are real, both dream worlds, and both the dream world and the awake world, or the one we think is real, both are real. And in both we can learn about the subconscious, but the dreams are, it's very interesting to see everything that would seem so illogical, how it can happen without without any limits in the dream world. So all of its worries, all of its like the sources of happiness, all of its regrets, everything shows up in a dream. It's just that it's hard to see it because it's so, it's full of symbolism. It's all symbolic. It's not shown to you. It's not like it's gonna show you, hey, look, here are my fears. No, it's all mixed up. All of its fears, all of its all of the things that makes him happy. The mind. I'm talking about the mind. Everything it's shown to you in an instant, right? Because dreams do not happen like how we feel the real world, like in a timeline. It all happens simultaneously. And so that's why it's hard to remember dreams, because we're used to this linear time. And when you start to remove all of the clocks, your watch, and when you stop working a 9-to-5 job, you also start to remove the linearity. Can you say it like that? So the linear time, it also becomes a little bit blurry in this real world if you do not focus so much on time, because time itself is an illusion. Now, since the mind is is not only our brain, the mind, it's also our body and everything around us. Dreams shows us not only what is on the mind, not only here. It shows us also what is feeding our senses. So it shows us everything that's around us, everything that's in our environment. It all influences, through sounds, through frequencies. It all influences our body, hence our minds, and all of that, it's reflected in our dreams. So like what I wish, or what I think I need right now in my life for my personal growth, that shows up in my dreams, but only it's like a small portion of my dream. The rest of my dreams are, things that I don't really think I need more in my life. Now, believe it or not, just about a year ago, if you were to ask me about dreams, my answer would be, I don't remember when was the last time I had a dream. That was my answer before, because I thought I was not having dreams. I guess I had lost the capability of remembering my dreams. I did not have a clue I was having dreams. They say everyone has dreams every day, but I was not. I guess I was completely unaware that I was having dreams at the time because of my lack of sensitivity. When I decided to change my diet from what they call a normal diet, at least in my society, and by normal I mean eating lots of eggs and cheese and stuff that's not healthy. So I decided to switch to a plant-based diet. I now like to call myself a raw vegan, somebody that doesn't eat anything that's processed. And so this is what has given me my dreams back, basically. I slowly have started to gain more and more of my dreams. At the beginning it was even hard to remember them. I used to wake up and say, okay, I know I had a dream, but I'm not really sure what it was about. It was hard to remember. Now, for example, today I had like 3 dreams, I guess, and they were all mixed up and they all had something in common. I'm not really sure if they were all happening like on the same day or not, but at least I remember them now. So if you happen to be someone that is looking to have the dreams back, if you want to recover if you want to recover the gift of having your dreams and remember them, to be able to learn about yourself, going vegan, it's a great way to start. Also, if you're smoking marijuana, stopping the consumption of marijuana also helps a lot. And sleeping enough. I was not sleeping enough before. That's also something I should mention. I thought I was good with sleeping 4 or 5 hours sometimes a day. Now I know I need like 10. At least right now, I don't know. I guess this one's gonna be a short video because I have nothing else to say about dreams. I just want to say they're fun. It's fun to be back in them and to feel like a child again, because they're so lucid, they're so vivid, they feel so real. Oh, also, let me say this. I used to have dreams, but they were so sporadic. Like, maybe, I could remember maybe one every 6 months or something. And they were so faint, and I could only remember the awful ones, like nightmares. I believe I used to see them like in black and white, or I should say maybe it was all gray. And people in my dreams didn't have faces. Dreams I'm having lately are very vivid, with a lot of color, with a lot of detail. Like I'm walking around places and I you know, there are objects, it's full of, you know, objects. It's not just walls, it's not just faceless people without clothes. There's actual people sitting there interacting with me, talking to me. It's really fun. But yeah, it's not only fun, as I said, it's a lot of information that's given to you in dreams, and they are, I believe now it's like a responsibility to me to look into them with more calmness, and it's a responsibility to me to write them down so I can remember within a couple of days, because inevitably, at least for me, it still happens that I do forget after a couple of days, so I have to write them down. And so I say it's like a responsibility because it's a great gift. As I said, it gives you a lot of information. The subconscious mind, it's a huge box full of surprises, and a lot of those surprises come in form of dreams. That is why I believe it's so important. That is why if you read about ancient cultures, they were always very interested into dreams. They were always considered to be prophetic, and they had a lot of respect for the dream world. That is what used to drive all of those societies back then in the archaic world. They were very interested into dreams, just as they were interested into the real world and how it all works, how it's all connected. Because I have nothing else to say about dreams. Thank you for watching. I hope you like this video. I hope you enjoy it. Please give it a like. Thank you for watching. Until the next one. Ciao ragazzi. Love you all.